Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. So today I want to do another look with the Nomad Chicago Speakeasy palette. I know I've used this 3 times now. All of the looks I've done, okay, no, that's not true. I was gonna say they've all been kind of light and wearable, but my first look was the pirate look, which I used the multi-chrome red shade and Epsom House and Capone. And then for my second look, I used the Green Mill, the Violet Hour, excuse me, Blind Pig, Knock and Speakeasy, South Side, and maybe Aviation on the low, I can't remember. Maybe I used Aviation on my lid as well. I don't know, but I really want to do something pretty full on today. My last look was with Windy City and Jinriki. Like I've done several kind of light looks, or well, 2, so several's not 2. 2 is what I've done. But I want to do something with the red multi-chrome, and I think I'm going to use, I don't know, Chicago Fizz or Aviation and Windy City and the purples. I want to put red and purple together is kind of the gist of what I didn't say but should have, because that was much simpler. So that's my plan. Hopefully you're up for this. I have used most of the shades in this palette, and I gotta say, it is fantastic. So far, I have loved everything. So doing a full-on look today will help me figure out if I love the palette or if I just like it a boatload. So let's just get into the look, and I don't know, hope for the best. I'm gonna start with the shade Windy City on the outer corner crease of my eye. I think I'm not gonna use the black shade today, I think. We'll see if I need any more depth. I'm using a Blend Bunny B5 brush. If it looks wonky, it's because I ran it over and it's sort of flat and fluffy, which is the perfect shape for this brush for what I use it for. So I tried to get Mike to flatten out my other ones, but it didn't really work. I mean, it sort of worked, but not like running it over did. But I don't want to run it over and then accidentally ruin it. The first time I ran it over, it was entirely an accident. Okay, on a second Blend Bunny squished brush, I want to use Knock and Speakeasy. Well, I just made a giant mess with that. Just through here. I probably could have used a smaller brush, but that's okay. I'm doing obviously a 2-tone look. We're going for red and purple, but I want this to be like my crease shade, even though I'm putting it above my crease because my eyelids are hooded and I have to make my own. Otherwise, my crease shade would disappear in my hooded lids. Okay, I know it's looking wonky. I think it's gonna be okay though. So I'm gonna go in with a little fluffy brush and the shade The Violet Hour. And and just kind of go along the edge. Yeah, see? Oh gosh, I love these eyeshadows. They are just lovely. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love. I'll go back and forth, blending and adding and all the things. I just want to give you the general idea. And then on yet another small fluffy brush, I want to go into a little bit of Absinthe House mixed with Prohibition, because I don't want it to be super dark, but I also, Prohibition doesn't really show up on me. It's pretty much the same shade as my skin tone. So mixing the two gives me a little less depth in Absinthe House and certainly deepens up Prohibition. Look at that, me remembering a shade name. I haven't looked recently to see if there's been any more videos with this palette, but after the reveal videos, I haven't seen anyone use it, which always strikes me as so odd. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of new makeup out there, so that's all you do is review new makeup. Then it's not practical to keep using a palette that was talked about a week ago. But here's my thing. The rest of us regular people have to wait until the Tuesday after the reveal to wait, were you purple or I think you're brown? To even order the palette. So by the time it comes in, nobody's using it, nobody's talking about it, and there's no new inspo. If you're the kind of person like me who, I can't think up all the things on my own. I'm just not good at it. So I really appreciate when there's more videos that I can watch and get ideas from. All right, I'm gonna go into a little bit of Blind Pig, which is kind of between the Violet Hour and Knockin' Speakeasy, just for, I don't know, another eyeshadow, but also a smoother blend. I like the blending process. I like when it looks good and works out really well. Okay, now going into the Violet Hour just above. And I'm using my entire eye space because I can. So why not? That is very nice. Okay, back into the Blind Pig. Just for more blending, because you know me. That looks really, really nice. Should I take the dark purple all over my lid and then go in with Aviation or Chicago Fizz? So this is Aviation and this is Chicago Fizz. I think I have to use Aviation, right? Because that's gonna look more purple with the multi-chrome red. Though the Chicago Fizz shade would totally work too, because it's like a purple pinky shade. That's the thing about these Nomad palettes. You can put any of the shades in this palette with any of the other shades and it's going to look amazing. Felicia and Auntie are just brilliant. It's just all there is to it. All right, I'm going back into Knock and Speakeasy to go all over my lid. This is definitely going to be a full-on look today. All right, and it was this one, going with a bit more lined pig. So there's no harsh lines out here. Sheesh. All right, now let's play with some shimmers. I pulled out 2 brushes to pile on the shimmer shades with. I want to go in with Aviation first on the inner part. I'm not going to wet it just yet. I want to see how it looks. That was the move. Wowie, wow. Wowzer. Lots of fallout. I'm not fussed about it. I figured I would get plenty. Okay, let's wet it. You knew that was coming. All right, into Aviation with my wet brush. Look at that. Holy heck, Batman. I mean, you know what's going to happen, obviously. That's why I do it. But, oh, I hope you can see what I can see. That's gorgeous. All right, I need to go in with the red shade now. I will, of course, go in and fuss, but let's go in with, I can't say this name. Belvedere? But this is, I don't know. Okay. Let's just dry on another brush. So pretty. But I do want to wet it. I think I haven't wet these yet. Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't know. If I'm lying to you, all I can be is sorry, but I genuinely don't think I've wet these shades. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. Okay, obviously there's definitely some fussing needed here, but they're so pretty. Do I want to bring the red in more? I think I do. I don't love the like half and half thing. So let me just get a bit more red on the other brush. Yeah. And then I'll go back over the line with the purple. Ooh, yeah. So exciting. I love makeups. Oop, calm down. You're wrecking the palette. So when I wet it, like really wet it, it looks metallic. And if I use it not wet, it looks sparkly. Not wet, yeah, sparkly. It's so cool. Okay, back in with the red. And then I'm gonna wet the brush again because I do want it to look a bit more metallic. I personally really like metallic shades. I think they tend to look a bit smoother on my textured lids. That is lovely. All right, now I'm just going to blend and fuss. I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of my face and the other eye, not in that order, and then I will come back and show you the finished look. I'm so excited. All right, I'm back and the look is done. I do want to go put on a lash, but I wanted to show you the eye up close and personal before I put the lash on. It's just a little one, but still. Okay, I'll be right back with my lash on. If there is any chance you could see that, I'll leave it in. Maybe you need to see somebody who's barely able to get a lash on actually manage it. Okay, and with the little lash, not a huge difference, but you know, a little fun, I think. I really like a false lash when I'm doing makeups. I hadn't been wearing them, and I tried to put them on Saturday and really struggled. I wasn't sure if it was the lash or it was me. I think it was probably me. Anyway, this is the finished look. I used all of the shimmers in this palette except for the green one. I ended up going in with Chicago Fizz, yes, on my inner corner. I just thought it was kind of perfect. So yeah, I mean, the Gin Ricky shade is my highlight. Like cheeker, Cupid's bow, nose, the whole shebang. I did not use the black shade. I'm very proud of myself for that. And I have officially used every single shade in this palette. I had this idea of like doing a 1920s hair thing and makeups and then like, you know, giving you all of my thoughts, but it didn't work out that way. So you're getting this like 80s hair, which is perfect because I'm gonna film another video and not today, but tomorrow I should still have this hair. It'll just be bigger. Anyway, I love this palette. I think it is so incredibly good. It's fun enough for someone like me who likes a bit of a faff when I'm doing my makeups, but it's also incredibly easy to just throw on a couple of shades and get a gorgeous look. I posted a bite-sized video using Windy City and Gin Ricky, and I mean I used Prohibition, but you couldn't see it, and I loved the look. It was on a day that I was having a bit of a time and I needed to just, I don't know, check out for a minute. So I did, and I did that look and I thought it came out so nice. In that video I said I was pretty sure it was right up Shazzy Doo's street because it gets the kind of look that I think any one of us could happily wear. Just, you know, beautiful. And I do think with Nomad palettes, you can pair any shade, any matte with any shimmer, and it will work. I think some of the combinations might be a little bit funkier, For me, that's not of the big, but you know, it may not work for every single person that way, but similar-ish, if you will, to a Blend Bunny palette. These can all be used in columns. I think they can also all be used in quads, like any 4 square, like a stamp in bingo, right? That's a thing. You put it together, you're gonna get 2 shimmers and 2 mattes, and it's going to be gorgeous, absolutely amazing. I did the green and purple look and had a couple of comments from in the comment section about not having seen that color combination, which I thought was interesting because that was honestly the first one I saw, but I had to use the red and black. That's just me. So yeah, I mean, I think Nomad just does such a good job, and I don't, every palette gets better, which is amazing. And the thing about Nomad, I think that really drew me in, aside from the first palette I bought, which I will perseverate about all winter long, or at least until Christmas, but was the way they handled a bit of a ruckus with one of their palettes. You know, they thought they were doing a good and right thing, and when they found out that other people didn't feel that way, they took it off the market. They didn't try to make excuses. They didn't try to be or do anything. They took it off the market, and I'm assuming ate the cost of all the palettes that they could not sell. What's happening? My lashes are just abandoning ship while I'm talking to you. That's rude. My hair, my lashes, my brows. If I could just get the hair on my legs and my froggy holes to abandon ship, I'd be good to go. Froggy holes are armpits. Oh, I hate saying that word. So they're froggy holes. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Nope, just the hair on my head and my lashes and brows. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, the brand, like what they do in supporting, you know, random causes all over the world, and I think genuinely trying to do their best. What more can you ask for? Like, you literally can't do better than your best, you know, unless it's your favorite, which is kind of my thing, like be your favorite self, because some days your best is getting your teeth brushed. And some days your best can be doing all the things with a smile on your face and a song in your heart. You know, it depends. But being your favorite self, that's the one I like. So that's the one I shoot for and fail sometimes. But you know, I like the brand. I like the products. I genuinely like Felicia. Anytime I do a look, I post on Instagram and I tag them. She said it was encouraged and appreciated, but not necessary, because I really struggle with tagging the brand because it feels like, look at me, look at me. And she said it's really not like that for them. And she did say that they don't repost pictures and things like that of older palettes that are no longer available. And I was like, that made me so happy, because I use older palettes and I love them. Not all of them, but most of them. And I use them because I like them, not because it will get me anyone's attention, because I am not that guy. I don't need the attention. I just want to have friends and play makeups and enjoy the shenanigans. So anyway, I guess that was a lot to say that I really like this palette, and I am very much looking forward to the next one. I know brands are coming out with palettes pretty darn quick, and I think a lot of it had to do with the panini and not being able to get things, and then, you know, things were coming in and then behind schedule and they had to go out quicker, and I don't know. Hopefully everyone will calm down a bit and give us a chance to, you know, enjoy the new makeups. But I don't know. I just love Nomad. Oh, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was saying. I got distracted. So when I tag Nomad on Instagram, when I use the palettes, she always, or someone always likes it. And more often than not, Felicia and I will have a quick little chat. You know, she'll say something nice to me, or, you know, ask me a question about the babies. And Herbie recently started using lip gloss on her own, which is a whole thing. But her favorite one is one of Nomad's. And so I asked her if I could take a picture and send it to the lady who made it. And she said yes, which she doesn't usually. If I ask about taking a picture, she usually tells me no, and then I can't. So best to ask forgiveness than permission. That's Mike's theory. Anyway, I thought it was really cute, and I sent it to Felicia, and she thought it was really cute. You know, like she responded to the message and said, you know, she was adorable, and, you know, she appreciated seeing her, and, you know, just, I don't know. She's a regular person, and she's nice to me, which, you know, what more could I want? Okay, I should stop yammering. If you're wondering what's on my face, it's the Juvia's Place concealer, the Danessa Meyer Extreme Skin Balm thingy as my foundation, Kevin Aqua contour, Maybelline, oh no, L'Oreal Infallible bronzer, and the NYX, I think it's shade 11. I could be wrong. The Buttermelt, it's shade 11. Better than before. Deep raspberry. I just thought it would be cute with the red and purple eye look. So, and I'm wearing my Dolly Parton lipstick. That lipstick, okay, real quick, one more thing. I wore Jolene Red out Saturday night. I put the lipstick on right around 4 o'clock. At 11 o'clock when I got home, it still looked good. I mean, I didn't eat or really drink anything, but, you know, that's like 7 hours of it just like looking good. So, yeah, huge fan. Not of the scent, but of the lipstick. Okay, for reals, I'm stopping now. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.